Hi, I'm Dana, and today I'd like to share what sold for me this past weekend, which was March 4th and 5th, and I'm going to start with eBay sales. All right, so this first item is actually the last item. I just sold this probably about 15 minutes ago. It's this Free People. It is a sort of a mini dress, and it's actually not mini on me, it's knee length, but I think on most people it would be like a mini. It's really a nice dress. It's A-line with these really great pockets in the front, has almost like that gauzy material, lined with a really nice sort of keyhole cutout in the front. And let's see, let me get to the orders, paid and shipped. Here it comes. So this one, title was Free People Dress Women Small Cream Mini A-Line Keyhole Pockets Sleeveless Flowy. And it sold for $18. And it probably took about a couple of days to sell. So this was a nice fast sale, which I like, and $18 is a good sale for me. See, so this is the back and the front. It is under a pound, so I'll be sending it out first class mail shipping. Let's see. I think I'll do it like this. And I have been having better sourcing days lately. So I'm really happy about that, because there was a period of time where my sourcing, I just wasn't finding the kind of items that I like to sell. So that was really kind of hard, frustrating. And, you know, I got to the point where, oh, does this mean that I need to, you know, find other places to source at? And so I think it was January and part of February, you know, a little bit of February, that I wasn't having very good luck finding things. And then I think mid-February, I started finding better items. So let's see this one. I'm going to put my thank you sticker for eBay sales here. So I'm also doing more drafts now. So I create drafts in my draft bank, and I'm almost at one week's worth of drafts. And then what I'll do is, rather than, you know, listing each day, you know, my 5 items, I've been launching 5 drafts of my oldest drafts. And then I list or create more listings for that day. And if I could create like extra listings to put in my draft bank, that's, you know, that's the ideal for me. So I'm going to grab something. Realized just have an IKEA bag nearby to throw that in. So let's see. Next item is a pair of mother jeans, and you know, I don't find mother jeans a lot, but you know, this is exactly the kind of thing that I really love finding when I go sourcing. So very happy about this find. And the crazy thing about this is you see how Mother Jeans has sort of like this M shape here, stitched on the back pockets. I saw this jean sitting in the bins and I mistook the M to be a W, and I was thinking that these were Wranglers. So I was almost going to just pass by them because I don't really focus on Wranglers. It's just not kind of like my, I don't know. I feel like I would really need to research Wranglers because there are so many different kinds, and I just, I don't know, just not feeling it. So when I thought that these were Wranglers, I was just going to pass them up. But then I just kind of did a double take and kind of went back to it because I had already passed by it and was looking for other things. And I shop primarily at the Goodwill bins. So I decided to just kind of like, let me pick up those jeans again and see, And then I saw the shiny little label on the inside. Mother Jeans has, oftentimes I'll have like a little iridescent label. So, yeah, so I was very happy that I double checked this one and went back and picked it up. Let me look up. Okay, title for this was Mother Jeans Women's 28 Blue Insider Crop Step Fray Girl Crush Bootcut High Rise is the title. And these sold same day. I'm pretty sure it sold same day. They sold for $48.89, and I probably could have gotten more for these. But I thought about it, and I thought, I don't have a lot of experience with selling Mother Jeans. I don't have any other ones in my closet. And $48.89 is actually a really great sale for me. So I just decided to go ahead and accept it. So also this past week, last week I had a really good sales week, and this week was slower. So when it's slower, I tend to also accept more offers right away. So yeah, and just my hope is that I'm going to continue to find, quality items every time I source, and I'm also trying to be a lot more selective in what I pick up, which actually is kind of hard for me because I guess I kind of see value in a lot of different things that, I was like, oh, this is really a unique item, or this one is, I think is a great piece or whatnot. And when I check sell-through rate, it's, it doesn't sell fast or for a lot of money. So anyways, I got to kind of really focus and, stay focused and prioritize the higher ASP items. Okay, so here's another Free People dress, another sort of, mini dress, but yet it's not really mini on me. So on a taller person, it would be mini. Really, really cute. I love the color palette, with the, it kind of has a little bit of a baby doll effect, although it is fit and flare. And, I guess it's almost like a ballerina style. Love the lace on the top and the flowy sort of almost gauze material on the bottom with ruffles. So really pretty dress. I think this is going to be super easy to wear. Okay, I see something on the back, so I'm going to double check. This is just baby wipes, and they're unscented, and yeah, this is just wiping. I don't know what it is. It's almost like chalk or something that got onto this. Little bit of the ruffle. So let me see. I'm gonna just double check, make sure that that chalk didn't get on anything else. No, it looks okay. What made me nervous is I was hoping that it wasn't paint, because I've never been able to get paint off of clothing or fabric. So luckily it came right off, so that's good. And I'm gonna put this on the side. So this dress title is Free People Women's Adela Slip Dress Medium M Copper and Purple FP1 Lace Mini. And this sold for $22, and it actually did take quite a while to sell. I've had this probably about 6 months or so. So, you know, this was not a fast sale. So, you know, happy that it sold. Perhaps it just needed to, you know, wait around until it's closer to spring season. So that could be the main reason, because it is a really pretty dress. And I did see other comps. So I knew that this item, you know, was desirable and people were, you know, buying it. So pretty much a mixture of different items are selling for me. You know, these dresses and also sweaters. So happy to be moving items. And I actually did count how many sales I had over the weekend, or, you know, during this period, and it was 7 items on eBay and 9 on Poshmark, so that totals to 16 sales, which, you know, I'm very happy about. I started off, I think my Saturday was very, very slow. I thought, am I even going to make a sale? Because I was just not selling anything, I don't think. And then I think Sunday was my big sales day. So really caught up on Sunday. I think I ended up on Saturday having a few sales. So right. Okay, so this next item is a Prana, really, really cute, beachy looking hoodie. It's kind of a mixture. It's like a hoodie, but yet it's almost like this shirt material. It almost is like a Henley shirt with the button front, and it also has a drawstring waist, which, yeah, it's just drawstring, and it does have the kangaroo pocket. Really, really pretty color palette. I love this sort of soft bluish green color. I'm pretty much a sucker for that color. Let's see. You know what? I kind of need to remember to, rather than having the front on the outside, I should try to remember to do it having the front on the inside to protect the buttons and the different, you know, things that might break during shipping. So I'm gonna turn it all around. And I often forget to do that just because, you know, it's habit. So let's see. So this one, title is Prana Shirt Women's Large Sky Blue Henley Hooded Flowy Beach Coastal Surf Yoga. I think I tried to throw every single keyword in the title that I could possibly do. And I think I don't know, hopefully that helps, you know, with the sale. So this one, it sold for $22, and it probably took about less than a week to sell. So this is a really nice sale. Happy about that. I do like to pick up Prana, but for whatever reason, I feel a little nervous about Prana. I don't know why. I think I should try not to be, because I think Prana has a pretty good following. So, there. Okay. Again, under a pound, so I can go ahead and ship this out first class mail. And it's the most economical way to ship. Let's see. Okay. Then we also have this t-shirt. It is an Anvil t-shirt, and it is Full Throttle Saloon. Let me find the title for this one. There it is. Vintage Anvil Full Throttle Saloon t-shirt, men's 2X biker bar gray 90s Y2K. Again, you know, stuffing it with keywords in the title. And this one sold for $10.50. So this one I did have for quite a while. But I, you know, saw it at the bins, thought that the graphic was pretty cool, and, you know, discovered that it was vintage. So I thought, oh, and then I think also a viewer had mentioned that Full Throttle Saloon had been featured maybe in a, I don't know if it was a TV show or something. So that, you know, I thought maybe this might be something that people are searching for. So picked it up. Probably had it in my closet for maybe around 6 months or so. And again, you know, since I'm not using the my old spreadsheet, I can't really look up how long I've had things. So, but it's just kind of, I don't know, for whatever reason, I kind of remember. I remember most of my items that I list. I was curious, do you guys do the same? Do you kind of remember a lot of your things? And it's a weird feeling when I don't remember, and I see something, I say, oh, I don't even remember picking that up. You know what I mean? So, good. So, first class shipping, under a pound. Excuse me. Alrighty. So, here we have a Vans flannel shirt. Very nice looking flannel shirt, classic sort of Vans style, great black and dark gray plaid. Super soft, super cozy and comfy. And, you know, I'm going to fold this one so that the buttons are protected. Let's see, where is this one? Here it is. Title is Vans Men's Flannel Plaid Shirt, medium gray, button-up, long sleeve, outdoors cotton. And it sold for $13. I've actually had this one for a while. I think I listed it in January, so a couple months. But you know, a couple months is not too long, so that's good. And I actually am happy when I sell Vans, you know, because I can find it pretty easily at the bins. And so that's, you know, another thing that's important for me is to know what kind of items to pick up when I'm sourcing that I can find easily, as well as has a good sell-through rate and is, you know, pretty profitable. So that's important. And then, you know, since I've been a reseller for over like about a year and a half or so, I kind of said to myself that the first year of reselling, I was going to go ahead and just really be okay about experimenting and, you know, trying different items, trying different sourcing strategies, you know, that kind of thing. You know, being okay if I take a risk and something isn't really, you know, profitable or does well, but, you know, I can kind of learn from it. And then after, you know, now that I have more experience, I feel like I need to kind of hone in on what I learned from all that kind of experimenting. I don't know, you know, hopefully that makes sense. So I guess I'm trying to be a little less experimental and be a little bit more, I don't know, purposeful, I guess. So, okay, this is the next item, which is a Torrid Maxi dress. This dress is really pretty. I really actually love selling Torrid dresses. I think a lot of Torrid dresses are very, very pretty, and I've had good luck with them. This one has a really, really lovely floral pattern with a great color palette. And so really, really pretty dress. I'm trying to see how this goes. Okay, so this one, let's see if I can start the fold. It's bigger piece. This one was over £1, so I did decide to choose a padded flat rate envelope. So I'm going to flip it over. And can I do this and then this? No. Okay. I think I'm going to kind of almost roll it. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and so let me find this. Okay, the title for this one is Torrid Maxi Dress Women's 1X Black Floral Flowy Sleeveless Fit Flare Boho. And then I have a number 2 on the end because this is one of 2 Torrid maxi dresses in the same size that I bought in a big Gaylord box over at the Goodwill bins. And so in order to differentiate the 2 items, I just added like a number 2 on the second dress. And let's see, this one, actually this dress sold for $23, and it probably took about a month, maybe about a month to sell. Yeah. So happy with the sale. I remember this one, you know, being part of the Gaylord palette because I found, I think, a few Torrid pieces. So, you know, actually this is the last. I found 3 Torrid dresses, and this is the last of the dresses that sold. So, you know, happy with this sale. And this one is the last eBay sale. Alright, awesome. And then I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and read some comments from the last sold to shipped, which was sold to ship 58. And hi Judy, how you doing? Thank you so much for your comment. So Judy, who is Judy Thrifting KC style, she's also a YouTuber. So I'll go ahead and, you know, link one of her videos below. Judy says, great video, Dana. You had a lot of sales. Oh, thank you, Judy. This week, I took off work from my full-time job to concentrate on my reselling business and try to list my death pile. Wow, that's great. How did it go? Were you able to get through the whole thing? Also, you guys in California have been getting so much snow this year, way more than we have here in Missouri. Crazy weather this year. Stay warm. Yes, thank you. Thanks, Judy. It has been crazy. I'm in Northern California. I'm actually in the East Bay, and Chris over at Daily Refinement is also, you know, he's in Oakland, so we're neighbors. And usually our weather here, you know, in the East Bay is really super mild, like, you know, not super hot in the summer and not too cold in the winter. But this year we had a kind of like a cold spell, and, you know, it's cold for us. So it's still chilly. It's still very, very chilly. But today is a nice sunny day. So it kind of feels almost like when you go to, we go to Lake Tahoe, where they have ski resorts. So, and they have, you know, really nice snow, and people ski and snowboard over there. And I used to snowboard, and it was super fun. I mean, I think I would really like snowboarding again, but it's very expensive. So because of that, I don't know, I just can't see doing it, you know, right now. And then the risk of, you know, really falling and hurting myself, the risk is there. So I don't really know if I want to go through that right now. Anyways, so yeah, it's chilly. And so I think that's awesome that you were able to take the time off and really focus on your reselling business, Judy, and, you know, going through your death pile. I bet that felt really good, right? And have you noticed an uptick in sales? Because, you know, death pile doesn't make any money until it's listed, right? So excuse me, I just went through my pile, and what I'm trying to do is not really collect a huge pile of unlisted inventory. I'm really, really trying to put it in the queue and source each week, and try to source just the amount that I'm listing and a little bit extra for drafts. So, and that's been feeling very, very good, very satisfying, not having a huge pile of clothes that in the end, I just not even motivated to want to list. So, that's been really nice. So anyways, Judy, thank you so much for your comment. I loved hearing from you and I really appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Take care. And then, hi DeSanti. How are you? So good to hear from you. So DeSanti said, hi Dana, thanks for the international selling tip. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. I don't normally look to see where the buyer lives. It's not until I'm printing the label and see the astronomical price that I realize it's international. All of mine so far have been through the program. Yeah, that's great. I just mailed a top to Australia. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't realize this nor how long it would take until after I packaged it. I mailed it on January 31st and it was delivered March 1st. Wow, it took such a long time. Even though I used a poly mailer that's sturdy, plus I pack my items in sealed plastic, I'm going to buy a few waterproof bubble mailers for international orders. I just hope the added weight won't affect the shipping price. Yeah, I'm guessing, okay. So yeah, so anyways, what I had heard was that, and I'm not sure, and anyone please chime in and let us know. But what I heard is when you sell items through the global international shipping program, we are responsible for shipping it to one of the eBay international hubs. And I think there's one in Kentucky and there might be one in like Oregon or something like that. And so those get shipped out there. And so the price that we charge the buyer is the price for just going to those international hubs. So they're not like it's going to, Australia. It's going to, let's say, Oregon or something. And then what I had heard was that once it gets to the hub, I think that eBay puts it into another package. So perhaps it puts it into another takes your mailer and puts it into another mailer. But I could totally be wrong about that. So, I'm not really sure what happens to it once it gets to the hub. So if anybody knows, please chime in. And, that way, we don't have to be overly worried about how well it's packaged in order to get there safely. So anyways, and then, DeSanti, it sounds like you double packaged it in plastic, which sounds pretty safe to me. So anyways, okay, so then also DeSanti mentions, I'm guessing you're now using Cheryl Miller's spreadsheet. Change is a bit difficult. See how it works out. Maybe down the road you'll find you like it better. Have a wonderful weekend. Yes, thank you, DeSanti. And I am using her spreadsheet, and it's kind of like opening up a whole new world for me because I have never really tracked my financial part of the business very well. And I thought doing the spreadsheet, the other inventory spreadsheet, I thought that I was doing a great job of tracking my finances. But what I realized was I'm pretty much just tracking what I purchased and how fast it sells and things like that. But I really wasn't tracking like my own personal sell-through rate and how much I was selling per week, and how many items I was picking up per week, that kind of thing. And that's what this other spreadsheet does for me. And so, this is all because I joined the Reseller Nirvana Facebook group. And, Cheryl Miller is an accountant who's a part of the Facebook group. And so she does like a bi-weekly call in the group. And then she also has her own YouTube channel. So I'm actually going to go ahead and link one of her videos below as well. And she does have a spreadsheet that she makes available for sale from her own website. So anyways, and she doesn't really want to talk about her spreadsheet and how to use it on the Facebook, the Nirvana reseller Nirvana's Facebook group. It's more like basic accounting, questions and things like that. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, but yeah, so far so good. And I'm thinking that because I've been reselling for over a year now, it's less about me, doing line for line accounting and, writing down each item that I have listed. It's more about, how volume and like how much I'm selling and how much is just kind of sitting in my closet. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. So I'll keep you guys posted and let you know how it's going, but so far so good. So yes, DeSanti, thank you so much for your awesome comment. I really, really appreciate you. And, hope you have a wonderful week. And I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Yeah, so thanks everyone for your comments, and also want to thank the people who have subscribed and liked the videos. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you all. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to go through Poshmark now. So I'm just going to go switch to my Poshmark sales page. And there we go. Okay, so this sale I'm really actually happy about, because when I found this jacket at the bins, I just love this jacket. I almost wanted to keep it, just because I really thought it was a great jacket. It's a Scuderia Ferrari jacket. It's also a Formula One jacket. Let me see, the brand thing tag is cut out, but I have a feeling it's Ferrari as the brand. But let me go ahead. It's title for this is Vintage Men's Formula One Scuderia Ferrari Jacket, Large Black Marlboro Racing Warm. And this one sold for $188. And it's sold on Poshmark. I think this is an awesome jacket. It's got the embroidery as well as patchwork on it. Also has the Marlboro patches on both sleeves. More embroidery on the back. It's got this really great color blocking, and it is a lined jacket, so it's a little heavy. It's a heavier jacket than just like a windbreaker. So this, and it's so funny because I was thinking, I wonder why this is not selling, as quickly, and I knew that I priced it pretty high. I priced it at $188. So this is a full price sale. And oh, you know what? I'm gonna need to turn this inside out. I want to just protect the hardware again. But yeah, so I wasn't sure why it wasn't selling. It it got a lot of likes, it got a lot of watchers and things, but I guess because it is a little bit higher on cost item, but yet I thought, oh, somebody's gotta want this jacket because it's really cool. And I was just about to list it on Depop. I haven't listed on Depop for a really long time, and I've been really trying to, even though I love selling on Depop, I really love the buyers on Depop. I've been trying to simplify things, and keep it down to just 2 platforms. So I was just about to list it on Depop, and then I got this sale. So happy about this sale. Okay. And again, the interesting thing is I found this at my local Goodwill bins. And the weird thing is so many people just passed by it and didn't pick it up. So I think part of it was the inner brand tag was cut out. I think maybe perhaps that might be one reason. There was some really tough stains on sort of the white part, which I tried to stain treat, but it didn't come out. So, that might be another reason why people passed it up. But so anyways, happy with the sale. I really, really hope that the buyer loves this jacket. And I pick up anything related to cars at the bins. I like selling men's clothing as well. I don't know, to me it's fun selling men's clothes. Oftentimes that's where it has, really fun graphics, really fun sort of like 90s. Oh, I'm gonna move this to the side. So, yeah. Okay. And, men's items, I can find it pretty frequently at my bins. So, okay, next item are these Levi's jeans. I think these are the 311s, yeah. So, and they're in really great condition. Oftentimes with jeans, I need to check sort of this crotch area to make sure there's no holes or, extreme wear. And this one looks like it's in good condition. So that's good. I like to pick up women's Levi's at the bins. Let's see. Title is Levi's 311 jeans, women's 30, dark blue wash, shaping, skinny, high-rise, stretch is the title. And they sold for $19. So I'm happy with this sale. Let's see. That should work, yeah. I've been, I did have a whole bunch of Levi's jeans, and I have been selling them off. So I used to have one sort of plastic bin full of Levi's jeans, and now it's like only a quarter filled, my bin. And what I'm trying to do with my jeans is, rather than keeping them separate in separate jeans bins, I've been adding it to either my men's bins or my women's bins, and I've been putting them into my inventory in sequentially in chronological order. So I also been putting the date that I listed into the SKU. So I put a what is this called? Clothespin. Clothespin where I write a number. This one says W150. And so this goes after I photograph it, and then I'm going to weigh the item. I clip this on and I take a picture of the clothespin number as well as the scale number, and then I've been keeping that into my listing as well. And this goes in, the item goes into my bins in chronological order so that it is date based. And then just having the number also helps me quickly look for the item as well. So I don't know. I know it's a little bit weird, but it's been helping me find items quicker. And the other thing that I've been doing is I have been, once I make a sale, I try to do this right away, is I try to delist it on the other platform, kind of like right away. So that way I don't have any, double sales anymore, which is horrible, because then you have to cancel, one of the double sales, right? And I just, I feel so bad. And I tend to, if I have a double sale on both eBay and Poshmark, I will tend to cancel the one that's on Poshmark, because eBay reprimands you really, really badly. It gives you a bad mark. You no longer become, top rated. They give you less traffic, so a lot of sort of bad things happen on eBay. So that's why. And with Poshmark, there are no real repercussions for canceling an order, other than it's not a nice thing to do, I mean, really. So yeah, so that's the trick for me, is making sure I cancel or delist or delete the other listing right away when it sells. Okay, so next item are another pair of Levi's, but these are Levi's for men, and it's a 505. Size is, here, I'll give you the title. That's probably the best. This is a really old pair of Levi's. This is probably when I first started reselling. And so my title is super short. It's just Levi's 505 black denim jeans, 38 by 30. And, maybe perhaps that's one reason why it took a long time to sell. Less keywords, less, harder for a buyer to find the item. Okay, there. I was just reading I got a message from my best friend, and she is applying, for a house to rent. And so she was just saying that I might be getting a call, like a reference call, so I'll be sure to pick that one up. Also, I got a text from my mail carrier, and her partner put in an offer for a house to buy. So really, excited about that. And maybe I won't talk about it until it's actually in escrow. I think just not to jinx it, because I think she's going to meet, I don't know who she's meeting with today, but she's meeting with somebody. So she let me know that she took the day off today in order to deal with this, this real estate venture that she's on. So I'm very excited for her. She sent me like the listing as well as the flyer, and the house looks great. It also is, it's a main house with 2 other units. So it is a income producing property, which is awesome. Very excited for her. You know, sad because she won't be my neighbor anymore, but happy for her. And it's only going to be probably like 5 minutes away. So, you know, it's just in the next town over, so not too bad. Okay, so this one. Okay. Okie doke. Next. Oh, I forgot to mention, with the Levi's, the 505s, they sold for $8. So, you know, pretty much just clearing out old inventory. I had done closet clear out probably a few times, dropped the prices on that item, and so it finally sold. So, you know, happy to get that item moving. So, awesome. And okay, next is this. I kind of call this one a shacket. It's pretty heavy. It's a substantial shirt, button-down shirt. The brand is called Hippie Tree, and title for this is Hippie Tree Shirt, Men's Large Striped Flannel Shacket, Southwestern Desert Heavy is the title. And I really felt more like this was Southwestern because of the way that the stripes are done. It has more of a almost like a Southwestern feel to it, as well as the color palette. It feels very deserty to me. So this item, you know, when I was shopping at the bins, I love my bins because I love all the regulars there, and even the non-regulars. You know, I enjoy shopping it with, you know, everyone. And I was kind of near, you know, one of the resellers, and she is more of a vintage picker, and she picks up awesome things. She has a great eye. She has an awesome Instagram where she models her, you know, her things, and you know, she's so pretty. Just got this great figure, especially for jeans and things. So she models a lot of things. Anyways, she picked this shirt up, and I remember I was like, "Ooh, that looks really good." And I was kind of like watching her, and then, you know, I kept going, and then I kind of look over to her again, and she put this back. So then I kind of went back and I grabbed it. And I will definitely check people's throwbacks. You know, throwbacks are fair game, you know, and if and actually the Ferrari jacket was a throwback too. I saw one of the resellers hand that jacket over to another reseller saying like, "Hey man, you know, you want this?" And I thought, "Oh, that's a really cool jacket." And I didn't even follow him because I thought, "Oh yeah, for sure he's just taking it." And then later on I went through and checked the old bins again, and I saw the jacket, so I just picked it up and you know, inspected it really closely to see what could be the problem. And like I said, only those 2 little issues I thought, you know, could possibly be the reason why he threw it back. So I don't know. Yeah. So anyways, oh, and then this shirt sold for $22. So $22, and it probably took about, I would say it took about 3 days to sell. So quick sale. Oh yes, and one other thing. So if anyone's new here, I learned how to ship by watching McThrifty's videos, and I'll go ahead and link one of her videos below. And McThrifty, otherwise known as Mackenzie, she uses this packing paper to wrap her items. And also, so I do the same. I like to pick these up at Amazon. And then we also order shipping supplies on the USPS website. So this is a something that, it's called a mailing envelope. And the material that it's made out of is Tyvek. And I think it's a kind of a plastic, perhaps, that feels like paper. And so it's very tough. Like, I think it's pretty much impossible to rip. And also it's waterproof. So I like to use Tyveks, especially for Poshmark sales. And, you know, Poshmark shipping is super, super easy. So easy. Poshmark will send you the label, everything. There's a flat rate. I think, I don't know, it's something like $7.80 or so. And, you know, it can be anything under £5 and it'll be that set price. Okay. All right, so this is another item that I had for a really long time. So this was like in my oldest bin. And I'm really trying to get rid of the items that are in my oldest bin. It's probably like, I don't know, over a year old. And it's this really cute little shift dress by Madewell. So this one is, yeah, just like the Levi's jeans. This one sold for $7. And the title is Madewell Embroidered Sunray Shirt Dress, size extra small. I see all kinds of issues with that title that I wrote. It's pretty much a terrible title. You know, but anyways, that's okay, you know. I think, I have a feeling that's probably partially why it took so long to sell, because no one could really find this item with that title. I had shirt dress, all one word, so I didn't even have dress in the title, you know. So somebody looking for a dress wouldn't find it unless they're looking for a shirt dress, all one word. And, you know, there's no women's in there because, you know, I do kind of struggle with that one because, I mean, most of the time dresses are worn by women, so I just feel like, why do we need that extra word? But, you know, eBay's best practices is to put the gender in there. So, you know, I've really pretty much learned that that's something that I'm going to do. Always. What else is wrong with that title? I don't have colors. I don't have size. Wow, that's crazy. So it's interesting though, you know, and it kind of shows me maybe a little bit, you know, how far I've come. Also, it also could be back, was it like almost half a year or a year ago when Poshmark was having that whole algorithm thing, and there was all this talk about Poshmark, you need to shorten your titles, have really super short titles. And you know, that kind of screwed up my closet in a big way, because then afterwards I was like, no, I don't really agree with the short title thing, and I need to go back and change things. But I didn't change it all because, you know, you get busy. I started selling on eBay, which made me super busy. And I think at some points I had the same image, the same item on eBay as Poshmark, but then they might have had two different titles, so which is very, very bad. So, you know, I had all kinds of problems. I've had all kinds of issues with my closet and stores, you know, but hopefully I'm, you know, living and learning from those mistakes. Okay, next item is this really fun sort of Letterman's sort of style jacket. And it feels like it's almost like brand new. So when I felt this and saw this in the bins, I just grabbed it and looked it up. The brand is not, you know, like a huge, great brand, but it's Brooklyn Cloth. So the title is Brooklyn Cloth Men's Bomber Sweatshirt Jacket, Large L Gray Knit Streetwear. Streetwear is the title. And I think it's a really, really nice, a good looking jacket that's pretty easy to wear. I think it's going to be a great transitional jacket as we move into spring. And, you know, hopefully the buyer loves this jacket. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Again, I'm going to fold it so that the front is on the inside and the snaps are protected. There. Okay, that's better. Do that. Okay. So this one sold for $19. Pretty good sale. And my cost of goods, I've been keeping track on my new spreadsheet. And so far, my average for cost of goods is about $1.13. So I have I think I have a really great cost of goods. So I'm pretty lucky about that. So I need to figure out what's the lowest amount. Like, what's the, I don't know. What's the lowest offer I can take so that I break even? I would imagine it would be like $4 or something like that. You know, after you take away cost of goods and all the platform fees. And then otherwise, I'll be making a profit. Even if it's, 5 cents, it's still a profit, right? So not that that's what I want to do, but it's kind of just good information to have. So, and I'm trying to get, better with my numbers. I'm also, I need to work out my taxes. So, that was a big push for me on joining the reseller group, because I really wanted to understand and get my taxes done. And, so that was kind of, timely for me. Okay. Okay. Here is this. Oh gosh, it feels so incredibly soft. This is a really nice fleece jacket. It's almost brand new. It's super, super soft and plush, cozy, size large. great color. The color is like a reddish pink color. I'm going to also, again, fold it so that the zippers are protected. Okay, so this one, title is Columbia Women's Fleece Jacket, large L, magenta pink, hiking, outdoor, warm, soft, and it sold for $18. So, I think this is a really good sale. Getting $18 on a fleece jacket to me is a good sale. I'll often get lowballed for fleece jackets, and for the most part, you know, if I'm not making a lot of sales, I'll go ahead and accept the offer. You know, now that I kind of know, you know, how much I would make on each piece, it kind of makes me a little bit less worried about accepting offers. And for Columbia jackets, it's so saturated. They also, I think Columbia is a really great brand. I think they make quality items. It's just not as, I guess it's just not as desirable a brand as, let's say, Patagonia or even like North Face, I think. So, but I will definitely pick up Columbia because I do think that it is a quality brand, and I enjoy selling outdoor wear, so I'm happy to pick it up. I am a lot more picky about fleece jackets that I pick up at the bins. When I first started, I'd pick up fleece jackets in kind of rough condition, you know, and it's kind of like matted and things like that. And now I really try to just focus on things that are in really good condition, especially for something like Columbia, where it's a very saturated brand. Let's see. Okay. For the Tyvek, I like to just add a little more security of some packing tape. Okay. There. Alrighty, and then here we have a long cardigan sweater by Madewell. And this is, you know, a Madewell sweater in their sort of famous coziest yarn. So super soft. I mean, I just love the feeling of this sweater. Let's see. Okay. Title is Madewell Cardigan Women's Small Tan Navy Kent Color Block Sweater in Coziest Yarn. This one sold for $19, and I'm, you know, I think I probably had this for about maybe a month and a half to 2 months. So this is another, you know, really great sale. Happy to move this. I love picking up Madewell. It's a sentimental thing for me. I remember when Madewell kind of first came out and how popular it was with the people that I worked with. And I used to work as an art director at an advertising agency, and you know, oftentimes a lot of the other art directors were pretty stylish, you know, and some of the younger ones would come in with these really great outfits, and they pretty much only shopped at Madewell. So, you know, and when Madewell first came out, it was like, wow, this brand is really cool. So for me, I see Madewell, you know, it's a sentimental thing. I never bought anything from Madewell. I couldn't really afford it. I have 2 kids, single mom, and I would be happy with Target knockoff, which was Universal Thread. I thought that Universal Thread was like the knockoff of Madewell. So I was super happy with picking that up. And then now, you know, I'm super happy with finding it used. And I think Madewell has become a lot more saturated in the reselling market. So that's one reason why it doesn't command like a really high resale price on certain things. Some things it might still, you know, get a high dollar amount, but so that's one reason. And I think, I don't know, I think Madewell was bought out by J. Crew. I don't know. I could be wrong. And then when it was bought out, I feel like it became more, that's when it really became saturated. But I could be wrong about that. Anyways, this is a really lovely sweater. And I hope the buyer loves this sweater. So again, you know, happy to be selling my sweaters. And I actually, this weekend, I went sourcing on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And not for many hours, like the tops was 3 hours. I did 3 hours on Friday, 3 hours on Saturday, and an hour and a half on Sunday. So my best day of sourcing was definitely on Saturday, and I was able to find some pretty good stuff. So I'm happy about, you know, Saturday's haul. But I was able to I still picked up a few sweaters, and one of the sweaters was this really beautiful Vince cashmere sweater, and you know, it was in really great condition, so I just couldn't pass it up. So pick that up. I also picked up a suede and faux fur collared Penny Lane jacket, and that one was pretty heavy, pretty, you know, bulky, but I decided to go ahead and get it. You know, even if it doesn't sell now, it's the kind of item that I'm okay keeping in my closet for a while. So, because I think it's going to be a little bit of a higher dollar item. Yeah, so what else did I pick up? I picked up a J. Crew barn jacket that's in really good condition too. When I looked up comps, it looked like, you know, J. Crew barn jackets, you know, did pretty well. So, okay. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I found a what is it? Hermes. Hermes, Hermes tie, a silk tie. So that was fun. Okay, so last item for Poshmark is this Land's End sweater. It's kind of like an Irish knit style fisherman sweater, but it has this really fun color blocking, which really makes it very unique. So the title for this is Land's End Women's Sweater Extra Large XL Cream Color Block Cable Knit Fisherman is the title. And this one took a little while to sell. I would say it took about maybe a month and a half to sell. And I really was hoping that it would sell because it is a bulkier item. And I'm actually very happy that it sold on Poshmark because the shipping on this, the shipping for this item on eBay would have been pretty expensive. I think it would have been about $14. So on Poshmark, it's only almost $8. So it's a really, I think I have to make this smaller. It's so bulky. What else is happening with me? And yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. I'm sorry I forgot to ask that. Hope sales are good. Hope, the weather wherever you are is not terrible. What's going on with me? I'm gonna try to make this smaller. Yeah, there. We saw a movie, and it was the one with Michelle Yeoh, and the other actor is the one who plays the young kid in Indiana Jones movies. I don't know, I know him as Shorty, but he plays opposite Michelle Yeoh. And the movie's called something like Everything, Everywhere, and Anything, or something like that. Also has Jamie Lee Curtis in it. And we watched, my older daughter and I watched it together, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really great movie. And then I learned that, I guess, they won a bunch of awards for that movie. And I think it's even like a lot of the actors and the movie is nominated for Academy Award as well. So pretty cool. But when I mentioned that I watched it and I really enjoyed it, I get kind of mixed views because some people said they didn't like it. They thought it was weird, too weird. Some people said it made them dizzy. I think the way that it was shot, is very choppy and fast moving. So yeah, but I really liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah. Okie doke. And there we go. Okay, great. So that's it for this video, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button, and also leave me some comments. I would love to hear from you. Okay, until the next one, take care. Bye-bye.